LovePower, an international and local ministry reaching out to all who need the power of God's love in action. Join us as we bring you up to date with local news, national disasters, current events, special interviews, and miracle stories, right here on LovePower.
Hi, I'm Ann.
And hi, I'm Janet.
And we're here to share some exciting moments with you.
Talk about getting into the Christmas spirit.
Then taking off for Jerusalem like 2,000 years ago.
And then catapulting into the early century and then right up to the 20th century.
And this all happens through the wonder of television.
And then the wonderful work of Mark L. Wine.
And the 350 participants at his church, Friendship Church from Prior Lake.
Hark, I hear the sounds of singing.
Well, hark, I think I hear a sleigh coming, ready to get us.
Away.
You ready? Away
yes,
we go.
Having a big dinner tonight. We'll be able to join us. I'm sure the Herod is very unstable tonight. Do not upset him. The king is very unstable tonight. Do not upset him and do not steal from him. King Herod will like those jewels. Enjoy your trip. Beware, there are many beggars and thieves. I am the money exchanger. Best rate in Bethlehem. 10%. You will need shekels in order to buy in the marketplace. The tax will be fair. The tax will be fair to the census here. You must sign.
looking for a special toy.
Yuletide greetings filled with hope and joy. Merry Christmas Eve and a holly be. Time as fine as the year gone by since trim the Christmas tree. Merry Christmas Eve like a world of make-believe. It's a magic night and a drowsy light. Merry Christmas Eve, it's a magic night and a drowsy light. Merry, Merry Christmas Eve. It's a very Merry Christmas Eve.
Bill,
Yes, Mary.
stop! Oh, I'm sorry. Not you.
What?
This is as far as I go.
Do you need me to take some files?
Yes, thank you.
Come along, we have work to do.
This is as far as I go. My mother and daughter will be here soon.
But we have work to do. Mary, Monday's gonna be here before we know it.
Bill, it's Christmas Eve. No more work. Not tonight of all night.
I need your help. I just can't do this work alone. What's the matter? Are we not paying you enough as a consultant or what? I need your help. Come on, we're almost at my apartment. Mary, come on.
Bill, I can't work tonight. My daughter's in the Christmas play. She's an angel, you know.
Just 1 minute, Mary, one. Just 1 minute is all I need. I promise you. I'd cross my heart, but I can't.
That's what you said Thanksgiving. And as a matter of fact, you don't pay me enough, not for hours like these.
Not hours, Mary, just 1 minute, honest.
Oh.
Please, please.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, you are such a workaholic. Bill, just stop for a minute, will you? Look around. Look at all these people celebrating Christmas. Look at their faces. Everyone is so happy.
But Mary.
Just look, Bill. The accounts won't fall apart if you just pause for a minute and look. It's wonderful. It's my favorite time of year.
All right. Satisfied? Let's go.
I can't. I have to.
Mommy!
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Oh, have you been shopping?
Yeah, but you can't look. We got you a surprise sweater.
Oh, Ginny, hush.
Oh, Mother, this is Bill from the firm.
Hello, I have heard a lot about you.
None of it's true.
My thoughts exactly.
And you know Jenny?
Yeah, I know her from the picture you showed me. She's cuter in person.
Mother, would you mind taking Jenny home with you? I have a couple of quick things I need to finish up.
But you're singing tonight and the pageant.
I gotta be an angel.
Oh, I know, sweetheart. You're already an angel. Now listen, don't worry. We'll have plenty of time to get ready. I'll only be 1 minute.
Well, if you have to, but please hurry, honey, please. Come on, sweetheart, let's go.
Bye, sweetie.
I think they like me.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Come on, I've got to make the most of that minute. These statistics don't work out. They're not right.
Bill, your minute has become 20.
This is the last one. Please, please.
Oh, they look fine to me.
Look at the figures in this column and then there. See, they just don't match up.
Oh, I'm beginning to go cross-eyed. All these numbers are running together. I really have to go.
Oh, come on, just one more.
One more, right. I've got to go and pick up Jenny at my mother's and get her ready for the service at our church. I'm singing tonight, you know.
Did we ever get the results from that analysis program last month?
I don't know. I think they'd be... Bill, I've got to go. I can't be late. This means a lot to Jenny and my mother.
I have to get these done. You know what they say, time and budget meetings wait for no one. Will your mother be joining you for Christmas?
Yes. And as a matter of fact, we're planning a wonderful dinner. You know, my mom has been so supportive since Bob died. I don't know what I
Are there
would have
receipts
ever...
there for that Davis report we were working on earlier?
I really hate to leave you like this.
Then don't.
I don't hate it that much. Why don't you come with me to the service tonight? With me and Jenny.
No, thanks. I better plow on.
Bill, it's Christmas Eve.
Huh?
It's Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is.
But your apartment, there's nothing here.
Yeah, well, I didn't have time to do anything with it. I've got a Bing Crosby record on the turntable. He does White Christmas.
That's all?
No, he does a bunch of other Christmas songs, too.
I mean, that's all you have to celebrate Christmas?
Oh, you know how busy we've been at the office. You know, I really think that Pittsburgh deal would affect...
This can't be all. I mean, you go to your parents' house, right? A sister, a brother, a relative?
I'm afraid not. My father left us when I was a kid. On Christmas Day, in fact, and my family scattered to the four winds. Look up dysfunctional in the dictionary and you'll see our family portrait. So it's just me and Bing and sometimes Nat King Cole, if I can remember where I put the tape.
Oh, Bill, that's no way to spend Christmas alone.
No, it's ideal. Nobody calls, nobody stops by. It's paradise.
But what about the Christmas spirit? The celebration of the birth of Christ?
I'll watch Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol on TV. That'll do just fine.
It's all wrong, Bill. Christmas is a time to be with people, to celebrate love and faith. Why don't you come to my apartment for Christmas dinner? It's just my family and we'd love to have you.
Have me for dinner? Wouldn't a toiki be better? I can't, Mary.
It'll be a quick dinner.
Really,
Potato chips and dip, nothing fancy, and you're gone.
I'm fine, honest.
But you don't have any gifts. You don't have nothing to open. You don't even have a tree.
I joined an environmentalist group and I'm working to stop the wholesale slaughter of those innocent Christmas trees. It's a club nonprofit.
Ha ha.
Really, it's better this way.
I don't understand you. What makes you act this way? How can you be so insensitive? It's almost Christmas Day. No time for love. No time for feeling. Your heart's grown cold. It's like you sold your soul away. No time for hope. No time for dreaming. There's so much more. Please don't ignore this Christmas Day. There's so much more. Please don't ignore me this Christmas Day.
Mary, look, if you're not going to help anymore, then you better get going. Don't worry about me. Go home, open some presents with Jenny, bake some cookies. Just forget about me, because I'm fine.
But, Bill,
No, end of discussion. Look, you better hurry home or Santa won't bring you any toys.
Ugh, sometimes you drive me crazy.
Such is the essence of our relationship.
Well, call me if you change your mind about dinner. It's an open invitation.
Thanks, good night.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
William? William, it's time to wake up.
Okay, Dad. I'll be ready for school in a minute.
William?
Oh, 30 seconds. Just let me sleep 30 seconds more.
Bill?
Who are you? What's the idea of screaming like that? You nearly scared me to death.
What do you want? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm only visiting. Would you please relax?
Watch it, buddy. I know karate.
Ha! You only had 2 lessons, and one was with your mom.
How'd you know that?
Oh, I know a lot of things.
You owe the IRS.
Shh. Anything else?
2 sugars in your coffee. You're coloring your hair. You act so very macho, yet you sleep with a teddy bear.
Don't you mock my Mr. Bear. Now let me ask you, how many years till...
7.
What's my favorite?
Red.
You don't know I like
Jazz.
It's like he knows what's in my head.
And I also know that apart from a puppy named Roscoe, that you've never loved nor been in love. At least, not with anyone other than yourself. Symptomatic of a closed heart, I think.
Now wait a minute.
Bill, I am here to teach you.
Teach me about what? Breaking and entering?
Oh, I'm not a burglar. I'm a teacher. You have a great lesson to learn tonight. A lesson about Christmas. We're going to take a journey and meet some of my friends.
I get it. The people at the office put you up to this. That Mary, what a prankster.
This isn't a prank, Bill. You've been growing colder and colder towards Christmas, ignoring it, denying the spirit that desires to grow within you. We fear for your heart.
And who are you? The ghost of Christmas past? You've got the wrong apartment, buddy. Scrooge is in 3A.
You're not taking this very seriously.
In a word, no. You're either a nut, a burglar, a prank, or I'm dreaming.
I told you, I am not a nut, a burglar, and this is not a prank.
Then I'm dreaming, of course. All the stress from the office is giving me bad dreams. What are you doing? It's not New Year's Eve.
This will make the journey a little easier.
A journey? We're going somewhere?
Well, of course. We're certainly not staying here.
What's the idea anyway? What are you trying to prove?
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm here to teach you about Christmas, the spirit and the celebration.
Look, what did you say your name was?
I didn't say, but you could call me Bartholomew.
Okay, Bart, look, this isn't necessary. I love Christmas. It's a wonderful time of the year.
But you don't celebrate it.
Of course I celebrate it. What are you talking about, don't celebrate it? I've got week-old eggnog in the fridge. Just because I'm not into all that blatant commercialism of Christmas doesn't mean I'm not celebrating it here in my heart. It's the heart that counts, right?
Exactly. And it's the heart that we're going to deal with by showing you the hearts of others who have celebrated Christmas in years past.
Wrong. I have work to do. So why don't you hop onto your broomstick or however it is you travel and go haunt somebody else? Because I've read about things like this, and all I have to do is wake myself out of this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down, count to 3, and when I wake up, this whole silly dream is going to be over. And if you're not a dream, you better be gone or I'm going to call the police.
Okay, if you want to do this the hard way.
Do not be afraid. I have good news for you. Unto you is born this day a Savior. You will find this child in a manger bed, born this night in Bethlehem. A Savior is born. A Savior.
Now let us go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, that the Lord has made known to us.
Not so fast.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Overwhelming, especially the sheep.
You just witnessed the announcement of the birth of the Christ child. You, my foolish friend, got to see the very first Christmas celebration ever. And all you can think about are those sheep? I mean, is that all you received from this whole experience?
What do you expect me to get out of it? It's a dream. I probably won't even remember it when I wake up.
Oh, you'll remember, or you'll forget to your own demise. Bill, you're being shown these things to give you an understanding of the Christmas spirit. Those shepherds, they felt it first deep within their hearts in response to the birth of the Son of God. Yet Christmas did go through many changes, suffering at the hands of churchmen and pagans alike. Both would make it a holy day and a holiday. Yet, at the heart of it, always at the heart, the Spirit remained constant to the true believer. And not only on the 25th of December, but through all the year.
Yada, yada, yada. I know all these things. I've seen A Christmas Carol. You don't have to bother with all that.
But I do. Your attitude compels me to. Come, you have much more to learn. What a feast! Stuffed jellies, pike, the boar. Smell, oh, what's this? Ah, a bowl of wassail. What's the matter, Bill? Never seen a Christmas like this before?
Sure I have. This is exactly how we used to do it when I was a kid.
Well, then you must have been born a long, long time ago. Your modern age knows nothing of celebrating Christmas like this.
I'm not impressed. They don't have a tree either.
Oh, Christmas trees haven't caught on yet.
That's no excuse.
What did you expect? One of your plastic trees with the electric lights, aluminum icicles, and those revolving stars at the top? Department stores haven't been invented.
What? Christmas without department stores? Now that's blasphemous.
With all the activity surrounding Christmas here, they wouldn't have had time for such nonsense. The lord of the house returns from the hunt.
A hunt? What kind of a hunt?
Many of the nobles would go boar hunting Christmas morn after the Christmas worship.
Won't they be bothered with wandering around their house when they're not home?
Oh, they can't see us. We are strictly observers.
Come in, the table is spread. The festivities are about to begin.
O holy infant King, in this nativity, sent from the throne of God to set all sinners free. Oh, no, sing we know where the lily angels sing. No, sing we know where the tidings now we bring. No, sing we hear what we say. No, sing we know where on this Christmas day.
Okay, take me back. Wake me up. I don't need to see any more of this. All this celebrating's fine, but I don't live in the Middle Ages. In fact, I wouldn't want to. Maybe they knew how to throw a big bash for Christmas, but it wasn't that special the rest of the time.
Nor would I say that it was. Every age has its problems and its tragedies, but Christmas should take us out of their reach. For just one day out of the year, can't we glance beyond our mortal lives and look to the one who died that we might have eternal life? That is something that you have forgotten, Bill.
What now? Why is it so dark?
Because Christmas went dark.
Huh?
As time went on, the festivities got out of hand. Many forgot what they were celebrating. The remembrance of the birth of Christ got swallowed up by excessiveness. People used Christmas as an excuse for all the wrong things. There were indulgences of all kinds, even riots.
Sounds like one of our office parties.
It became a mockery of what it was supposed to be. Church leaders grew intolerant of it, and in the enthusiasm of their good intentions, they almost destroyed the season altogether.
Is it against the law to hold prayer services?
Prayer services? And who is it you pray for on this odd day? Our king?
Well, not only our king, but for all Christian kings and princes and governors.
Then in doing so, you pray for the king of Spain as well, who is our enemy. You lead prayers of treason.
That's not true.
Hastata. Then speak the truth. This is not a prayer service at all, but a service for Christmas, and it's sacrilege as well.
This is not a sacrilege. We are giving thanks for the birth of his son.
Why, contrary to all the ordinances made, would you gather and give thanks for such a time as the Nativity? It is outlawed.
It is the birth of our Savior, and to be honored.
As an ignorant ceremony, which you will stop at once, and all of you will go your separate ways.
I will not. I will read Scripture.
Then I defy you to continue.
Was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word
Stop!
was
You will
God.
force me to
The
take
same
action.
was beginning with God.
Cease, I order you in the name of the law.
Not anything
Guards!
that was made.
No! Who said that? Who spoke up?
I did. You can't do that. It's wrong.
Was it you? Tell me.
You said they couldn't hear us speak. They heard me speak.
I don't know. That's never happened before.
Take them to prison. We'll turn them over to the magistrate there. Well, he will stretch your necks one by one until you talk. Move it along!
What will happen to them?
Fortunately, they will only be fined this time.
I don't get it. They weren't rioting or indulging themselves. It was just a little service.
The innocent suffered along with the guilty. Christmas was outlawed for all. It was to become a season like any other season, a day like any other day. You would have liked that, I suppose. Just think of all the work you could have done.
So what happened next? Christmas didn't stay outlawed.
As is true of so many edicts and ordinances of men, the spirit of Christmas remained in spite of them. Eventually, powers changed, and the Christmas spirit returned. The Christmas tree, as you know it now, began to catch on. Everyone left themselves to complete abandonment, bringing together both peasant and lord. Imagine the crackling fire and the carol sung, the holly and the mistletoe, the goose and the Christmas pudding.
Okay. You make it sound good, but where is it? This looks like something from Dickens.
You're close.
Well, when will Scrooge be showing up soon, I suppose?
Scrooge was fictional. This, however, is not. Yet, ironically, it was good that Scrooge did show up, for he helped remind his people that Christmas needed to be celebrated, and that it takes a changed heart to do it properly. Dickens made that very clear in his Christmas Carol. And a changed heart can overcome anything, even poverty.
My world, 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 my world to heal my broken heart. I had a dream of Christmas, that in the light of early morning all was new. My world was changed, my hope had wings to fly. Is what I feel in my heart real? Could it be true? With a little faith, we can do it. With a little bit of hope, how much love? And no matter what the test, we'll make it through it. It's not hard, see the answer's on its way.
Come from the glory, he come from the glorious kingdom.
In all the years of my existence, I have seen the spirit of Christmas survive many things. It has overcome tragedy, poverty, persecution, even attempts to stop it. But the one thing that it cannot overcome is a cold, indifferent heart. A heart that will not stay open to that child in the manger. That's what will kill Christmas. You say that you are a religious man, and I believe you. More is the pity. For there is nothing sadder than a heart that thinks it knows Christ, but does not stay open to him. You don't realize how much you're missing. Go back to work. I'm through. But I warn you, young man, the great tragedy of today's Christmas is loneliness. A loneliness of the heart, of the soul. Many people will spend today alone and lonely, and it is not by their choice. You choose it now. One day you will not. Then it will be too late.
This isn't my apartment. Bart, you dropped me off at the wrong apartment. Bartholomew, are you trying to get me arrested? Terrific. Hi, Mary. I have an explanation for this.
Oh, Mother, I can't believe she fell asleep at the service. I know, look at her. Oh, sweetie.
I must still be invisible. Bart, what are you up to?
Wasn't that a beautiful service tonight? Oh, if I wasn't in the Christmas spirit before, I am now. When the children walked in with their candles and you sang O Holy Night, it was beautiful, beautiful.
Well, thank you, Mom. Can I get you some tea or something?
You know, actually, I think since we have such a big day tomorrow, we probably should go ahead and turn in.
Okay.
Do you want me to tag Jenny in for you?
No, that's okay. I'll bring her in a minute.
Okay. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, is the turkey stuffed and ready for the oven tomorrow?
Yes, Mother. I still know how to fix a turkey.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's something I should tell you. I've invited a guest for tomorrow.
Bill?
Yes, Bill.
Mary, I don't understand. Why do you waste your time? He barely notices that you're even alive unless he needs help with an account or some other such silly nonsense. He's probably so engrossed in his work right now he won't even think about your dinner invitation. I know I don't know him, but I do know his type. His work is everything to him. His heart is made of ambition and nothing else.
I don't believe that, Mother.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know how hard it's been for you since Mom died. I know. And I know that Christmas, for all its joy, I know it's got to be so lonely. I just love you, and I just don't want to see you get hurt. All right. You do what you think is best.
I will, Mom.
Good night.
Good night, Mom.
I love you.
I love you, too. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Did our talking wake you?
I thought Santa Claus was here.
Oh, honey. Santa Claus won't come until he's absolutely sure you're asleep. I tell you what, you go run on into bed, and I'll be in a minute, and I'll tuck you in, okay?
Mommy?
Yes, sweetie?
I wish Daddy was here.
Oh, honey, I know you do. You know what? Daddy is here. He's right here in your heart, and he'll never, ever leave you. Okay.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Bart, what are you trying to do?
Doesn't anybody assemble anything for you anymore? Oh, slot A into slot B. Tab 17 into tab A. Connect the hinge to. No. No, I won't cry. Oh, God, don't let me cry. Please, Father, I want to keep my eyes focused on you. I don't want to spend another Christmas in self-pity. Christmas is a time to look at Jesus Christ and what he's done for me, not to look at myself and my own petty problems. Look at me now, I'm talking to myself again. Bill, this is all your fault. It was just a simple dinner invitation. That's what I get for opening up my heart again.
I didn't know. I never realized. Bart, I know you're around here somewhere. Make me be visible. I want to be heard. Please. I want to do something. I want to help. Bartholomew? A dream?
I'm
Mary.
sorry, Bill. Did I wake you?
No, yeah. Well, I had to get up to answer the door anyway. Why are you here?
I know this is forward to me, but I just can't stand the thought of you spending Christmas alone. It's wrong. And I know we talked about it last night, but I won't let you do it.
Okay.
You're spending Christmas with me and my family.
Okay.
Now, don't even try to argue with me, because I am not... Okay?
Okay.
But Bill...
Mary, I need to tell you, sometimes I'm really blind. I get so caught up in things, my own life, my own goals, that I don't see beyond the end of my nose. I've got it all wrong. I thought I could ignore the Christmas spirit, but in my heart, I can't do that anymore. I want you to know, I'm not making any sense, am I?
No.
Mary, I want you to know that I'd really love to have Christmas dinner with you today.
You would? Well, what about all the accounts and all the work you have to do?
Mary, it's Christmas. Forget about them. Do you know what your problem is? You don't know how to stop and enjoy the holiday. It's all work to you. Mary, I know this is a hard time of year for you, and I have a good idea of how Jenny feels. Maybe there's something I can do to help Jenny to understand. Maybe you can help me, too.
Help you?
Yeah. I want to know more about... I always considered myself a Christian because I once went to Sunday school, but it never really made a difference. What you have does. I want you to teach me more about the Christmas spirit.
I think you mean the spirit of Christ.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Let's go to dinner and we'll talk.
Okay.
Listen, Bill.
There's a soup kitchen right around the corner. I hear they make a feast of it every Christmas.
Oh, let's go down and then we'll go home.
Okay. Maybe I can help you put that dollhouse together.
I only finished half of it. Did I tell you about that?
You must have. How else could I have known?
In all of history, there is no better Christmas than the one you celebrate now, if you celebrate it with an open heart. Merry Christmas!
It's a Merry Christmas Day. It's time to stand and say, Christ come to earth, celebrate His birth, joyous holiday. Merry Christmas Day. Give one time of delay. Sing a song of cheer with the whole world here. It's a Merry Christmas Day. Sing a song of cheer with the whole world here. It's a Merry, Merry Christmas Day. It's a Merry Christmas Day.
Come visit LovePower at our new church location, 2054 James Avenue North, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55411. Sunday morning church service starts at 9:30, and Thursday Bible study starts at 7 p.m. See you there! And now, here's a LovePower special guest interview.
Hi, I'm Janet Gullickson, and we have a special guest here today on Love Power, and his name is Pastor Mark A. Lewine.
Very good.
Mark, welcome to Love Power.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And you are the music pastor of Friendship Church.
Yes.
And the senior pastor is, I just want to mention his name, Pastor Doyle Van Gelder.
That's correct.
Okay, and it sounds like a really friendly church, a church
Very,
that people would
very
want to stop by.
Yes.
And greet. Well, what we want to bring up is about the Christmas play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you tell us a little bit who got the vision for the play?
Well, I have a team of people that I work with Don Schulberg is our set director, and Carol Stuffelbeam and myself, and we found 3 to 4 different productions, and we took them home separately and listened to them so we could come back and determine which one of those would work for us. And all of us listened and picked that particular one. When we came back, that was the unanimous choice.
I see.
And it was quite an undertaking. It had some amazing scenes in it, and to make that all happen, in our mind, you have to stretch yourself.
Yes.
And you have to believe in the people that you've got. We've got a number of people that actually make that whole thing happen. And we just believed that we could do it, and believed that the Lord would honor that. And that's what happened.
I see. Is it difficult to get that many people together and working together? And
well, it would be if it were a one-man show. One thing I've learned through experiences at Bethany Fellowship and some other things along the way is you never try to do everything yourself.
No,
and I've got, like I say, quite a team of people together. To answer the question, yes, it is difficult. But when everybody does their jobs and everybody knows their responsibilities, every year it just gets better and better. And this, without question, and I have mentioned this to my pastoral staff, who I just absolutely love working with, I have never been a part of something so major, working with 350 people to put on one common production, and the spirit of cooperation across the board was really something to be a part of.
Oh,
it was beautiful.
That's
it was
great.
just beautiful. I love these people, and
Wonderful.
their passion for doing this shows in the product that you see.
Oh, amen. Now, can you tell me about some type of response that really stands out from the play or production that really moved you or moved someone else?
Well, the thing that stands out, not necessarily a particular portion of the play itself, but the thing that stands out is we had over 300 decisions. 70, I think 75 of them were first-time decisions for Christ.
Thank you, Lord.
That is why we're there.
Yes.
We had over 225 to 250 rededications. And that's why we put this on. When these people come together and we say, folks, we know, we do 10 shows. And it takes a lot to do one on Friday, and then to do one on Saturday, and then to take a little break, and then come back and do another one Saturday night, and then to do church on Sunday morning, and then to come back and do 2 shows Sunday night, and then to do it the next weekend too.
Yes.
And the driving force with people is that to see lives changed.
Amen.
And that's why we're there. That's why we at Friendship exist.
Amen. So you had fun and you had fruit at the same time.
We had a wonderful time. And to see the responses, that's what people want to know. Sure, to hear the comments, it's a wonderful production, you guys do a great job. Those are wonderful things.
Yes.
But when we get together as a group of 300 to 350 and celebrate, people say, how many lives were changed? That's what people want to know.
Yes. And if everyone's praying, that's a lot of prayer going
into it.
too.
And we have that going too.
You have that
we have
going
people
too.
specifically set aside to pray during the productions.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Powerful. Well, tell us now about, you also have Easter plays.
Yes.
And you've done Christmas plays for 7 years?
About 7 years
About
now.
7 years, and then you go right into Easter.
And Easter's very quick this year.
Yes.
Being the first part of April, we do last year we had done our Easter production the 2 weeks after Easter. This year we're doing it the 2 weeks before, and Easter's a week earlier, so we lost about a month in preparation. So about the time the stage gets taken down, there's about 2 months off in there, and then it starts going back up again.
So you have a busy schedule.
Yes.
But that's the place to be. And we'll put up the number for anyone that needs information about the Easter play and the Christmas play.
Yes.
They're not going to want to miss it. It's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Fantastic work
thank you.
being done there. One last question. You have a real heart for music. Tell us what music really means to you and what it's done in your life.
Well, music is, it's not a natural thing for everybody, but there's many people that music is just inside them. And there's 2 directions you can go with that.
Yes.
And but I believe that the music that is inside people is of God, and I believe people take it in a wrong direction. Music has always been something that's been very easy for me to express and to sing. I embarrass my daughter, Laura. I go to the mall, and I'm always singing, and she constantly is telling me, Dad, be quiet. But it is kind of humorous. But it is something that I do constantly. And it's sometimes in a very creative fashion where you're singing something that you don't really know where it came from.
Yeah.
And you can't repeat it
in your heart.
because it just happened and it went, and you wish you had a tape recorder running all the time.
Yes. So you receive songs from the Lord?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. Oh,
Yes.
wonderful. We're going to have to get you back to share some music.
I would love to.
That would be wonderful. We want to hear his voice, don't we? Yeah, all of us up there.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we just want to close the program really thanking you so much for being on the program, sharing your talents and all the great things that are going on at Friendship Church. You guys need to get out to Friendship Church. Thank you. Okay.
Christmas is a time of many stories, and people come together and share many experiences, and it ends up in being a multitude of stories and joy and music and laughter and coming together and celebrating families. And yet there are many who do not have a family and that opportunity to share the beautiful time and season with someone important to them. But if they know what Christmas is really about and who it's about, Jesus, they can have Christmas in their heart, and it'll always be the most beautiful season of all. And so with this in mind, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if our faiths are allowed. Hang a shining star upon the highest and have yourself a merry little Christmas.
And now here's Ann with co-hostess Janet Gullickson.
Janet, isn't Christmas a wonderful time? It's a time of wonder, the wonder of it touching our hearts.
Yes, it really is. And do you remember the little girl in the play? My heart really went out to her.
Oh, I know. She reminded me of all the little boys and girls that maybe do not have mommies and daddies to spend Christmas with.
And maybe some of our viewers can really relate to that little lonely girl.
Or the man that finally asked Christ to come into his heart to be the Christ in Christmas.
Yes. Do you know where you're going to be spending Christmas or finding the true meaning of Christmas?
You know, maybe there is someone out there that has never experienced the true love of God and the true love of Christmas. And we'd like to invite them to come to our church, LovePower Church.
And that's a place where they can really feel the joy.
And experience the love. And where do you find LovePower Church? At 1407 Washington Avenue South, downtown Minneapolis.
Right on the corner of 35W and Washington Avenue, right near the Metrodome.
And we have services every Sunday at 10 a.m.
and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
And I think that we would love to see you there.